So it's finished here. Huntingdon Town 1, Desborough Town 3. Joining me is the assistant manager of Huntingdon Town, Matt Walton. Matt, commiserations on another defeat again. That's 6 on the bounce, obviously, for start of this new season. But on the positive note, can you take any positives away from this performance compared to previous performances? How do you assess the game? How do you think it's gone from your point of view?
Yeah, there are many positives to take from the game. First thing is we've scored again. That's now 1 goal minimum every game we've played this season, which is really, really good. We're really happy with that. And we're working on our defensive principles still. And we can see positives coming through that. Much better as a team, organisation, our distances between players are really good. Now it's just working out the fine details between them, the players, find the relationships between them and doing the micro details to get better in that area. Yeah,
I mean, previous weeks, obviously, you've conceded 5 you lost 5-2, I saw at Buckingham on Saturday. So obviously losing by 3 is an improvement. So in terms of going forwards, are you sort of what you sort of saying to the players on this losing? Because obviously losing runs is like winning runs, it's a habit. So how are you sort of motivating the players to just keep going and just keep on making them believe that they can turn it around? How are you sort of motivating them to sort of believe in themselves that eventually they will turn the corner?
We always focus on the positives after the game. There's no point in always focusing on the negatives after the game, because that's just going to make the players feel worse. And when the players feel worse, they're going to play worse anyway. So we try and focus on the positives. Like we said, we've scored goals. We can see the better in the principles in how we play. And then we'll keep emphasising that throughout the weeks, throughout the new days, throughout training sessions. We'll analyse it on the VO as well, so they can see the successes they had as well. So not just how we say it, that they've had success in doing it, they can also see the success themselves, and that can help generate their understanding of the system and get better at when playing it.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I mean, you towards the last sort of 15 minutes, so I thought you were arguably evenly matched, Desborough. I mean, great header from the back post by Joey Evans. Yeah, I mean, I thought in the second half the performance-wise, with good character in the second half, personally.
Yeah, 100%. I think we were really good that second half.
Yeah, and so in terms of going forward, Matt, what is your what you and the players sort of target? I know we're still very early in the season, but do you genuinely believe that you can get yourself from the bottom of the table to sort of get to sort of lower half, mid-table in the league? What is you and the club's sort of long-term goal for the next 9 months or so?
We're no doubt we can get ourselves out of this situation. We've got really, really quality players, a lot of top players in this side. It's just half the players are new. They're gelling together, and when they gel together, we're going to aim as high as we can in the league. But at the moment, we're going to take it one game at a time, try and win every game we can, and then we'll see where the season takes us.
And in terms of over the next coming weeks or so, obviously, because people still doing their transfers this time of year, all levels of football, can the fans of Huntingdon Town expect any more new faces coming, or are you planning, is this sort of the squad now you're planning to keep now for the remainder of the season?
This is definitely a core of the squad that we want to keep for the rest of the season, but I wouldn't be surprised if there were 1 or 2 new faces coming in towards the end of the window.
And in terms of looking at the fixtures that are going ahead, what are you expecting from your opponents coming up on Saturday?
Every game is hard. Every game is going to give us a new challenge. We'll analyse how we played against them last season, what are their key strengths and key areas that we could target. We'll relay that to the players, and we're going to try and win every game we can.
Brilliant. Well, thank you very much, Matt, for your time, and I wish you well for the remainder of the season, and hopefully it's an upward trajectory for Huntingdon Town. Thank you very much.